Hey and welcome, I'm Solo and this is ZN Gaming. In this video I'll be going over how to set up a Palworld for you and your friends. Before I waste any more time, let's jump into it. Now, a bit of good news is Palworld made this here super easy to get online with your friends, and it's super easy to invite people, and you don't need to do all this here crazy port forwarding like back in the day. You can, but that'll be for a different video. So it'll be very easy without port forwarding to have your friends play with you on the same server. I'll be going over how to set that up and how to get started. First of all, just launch up the game, and on the first starting screen all we're going to have to do is click on the start game. There's going to be a bunch of other options here, but if you're starting the server and hosting the server, you're just going to click on the start game to get started. From here, we're going to want to create a new world. We're not going to want to start an old world. We're going to make sure that we want to create a new one with a new character, so everyone's going to be starting from fresh when you start a community server. I think this is a good idea. After you click create world, it's going to ask you to name your server or name your world. After you have your name entered, just click confirm, and there's going to be a few options. The one option that we're going to need to turn on is the multiplayer, so we want to make sure that the multiplayer is on, and we want to make sure that the crossplay is on. Now, there is a slider for the difficulty, and there is some custom settings, but if this is your very first time playing the game, I actually recommend and suggest that you leave all of these here set to their defaults. If you want to have it a little bit more difficult, you can turn the difficulty up, but again, if it's your very first time playing, I definitely would go with the default settings. You can click on the custom settings and go check them out if you would like, but I don't suggest changing anything. Making too many changes to the settings in the custom settings will actually change the gameplay immensely, and I think that you have a chance, if you've never played before, to ruin the gameplay for yourself. And going through there and changing things after you've gone through and played it once before will let you better understand the options. And so for now, this is all we're going to do, and we're going to click OK. After that, it's going to say finish setting up the world. Click yes. Now it's going to ask us to create our player. We're just going to click confirm for our name, and you can go through and change your character up to whatever it is you like. You can change your preset, the body, face, hair, voice, and after that, just click to start game. Character creation complete, just click yes. After you click to start game, it's just going to load up through the normal intro. This is going to play every single time you start a new game. After this is done, we're only going to need one more thing. Now, after it loads up, now that you're in the game, there's one more thing that we're going to need to do. So you can click the escape on your keyboard, and it's going to load up into the options menu. In here, it's going to show your invite code and your server information. You're going to want to click on here. You're going to want to share this here code with whoever it is you're going to want to invite to your server. So you're going to need to copy and paste this here code to all of the people that you're going to want to play your server. Without this here code, they won't be able to join. And to join the server, once you give them the invite code, we're just going to go back to title. Whoever gives you the invite code, all you're going to have to do is go join multiplayer game, invite code, and they just paste the code in here and click OK. That's going to be how they join you on the server, but they will not be able to join you unless you are in the game. So you're going to have to make sure that you always have the game loaded up for people to be able to join this. There is a way around this if you wanted to start a dedicated server, but for this here way, you're going to have the game loaded up the entire time that anyone else is going to be playing on it. So that's how people will be able to join your world. For now, we're just going to load back up into one of these. So that's how people are going to join the world. Now, do take note, every single time that your server restarts, we're going to go back into this here server, and you're going to notice we'll check the code again, and we're going to see that the code changes every single time that we relaunch the server. So if we leave the server and then jump back in, we're going to see that the code's going to be different each and every single time. So this is going to be a bit of an inconvenience every single time that you stop playing and then start playing. You're going to have to give the code out. So I suggest having a spot in your Discord to be able to put the code so that people can join, and only have the people that are going to be able to join be able to see the channel, because you're going to have to share this your code once a day if you shut your game off. So that's just one of the caveats of running it this your way, and it's just a little bit inconvenient, not too hard to deal with though. You just need to make sure that you send your friends the code. Every single time that you launch the server up, you just have to remember to copy paste it to your friends. Now, another thing is, when you start a server, nothing in this here server is actually going to be protected. So at first glance, anything that you build, anybody that joins the server is going to be able to use it from any of the chests. But there is a couple of options in the game that you can do. If you go up to the chest and click V for settings, there's going to be a private lock enabled. Just check marking this here is going to make it so that only you can use the stuff out of this here chest, and only you can open the chest. You can also add a password if you want to, or lock it as activated, but I found just using the private lock enabled allows their chest to only be for me. So if you're sharing a base with a bunch of people, I suggest making sure that you have at least 1 or 2 chests with that option. This is only something you're going to have to worry about if you have a multiplayer server. If you're never going to have anybody here, you're never going to have to worry about it. But if you're going to have people in your server ever even one time, I suggest having all those checked. It's not a hard option to remember, and it's available on every single one of the chests at just a glance. But that's it for this one here. I might cover setting up a full server with the port forwarding later on in another video. So if you're interested in that, definitely get subscribed so you don't miss it. But that's it for this one here. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye!